internet October 19th. Okay, well, feeling a bit better today, not 100% in the best spirits, but we got to do some cool stuff, so it definitely helped. I got to go to the Cal Academy of Sciences for the first time, and we went as a lab group. Oh, and before that, we got to go to this Thai food place, which was actually really good. I've never actually enjoyed Thai food before, so that's positive. From there, I drove with Shruti and went from the restaurant to the museum. Got lost for a minute because we didn't know where we were going and had some tourists try to direct us in the right direction. They kind of got it right, kind of didn't, but we ended up getting where we needed to go. But about the Academy itself, in terms of sciencey museums that I've been to, this one definitely is going to go on the higher end, just because they have an indoor rainforest. And I don't mean like a little patch where they have some cool trees. It's like a glass dome with a staircase and butterflies flying about that, like literally over you. And birds. They have birds. So it was super neat. They had a wide array of arthropods and amphibians, and they had these orb weaver spiders that truly look like the things of nightmares. They look like those bugs you saw in Jumanji that killed that girl. Yeah, I was like, oh my. And at one point I wasn't sure if they were in a cage or not, because this had a sign that said orb weaver spider and then like open space. I'm like, you did not just say that, and then they're not just free in here, right? They're behind something, and they were behind something, so everything's good. After the rainforest part, we went down into the basement, which is a giant aquarium, and they had some of the biggest catfish I've ever seen. Talk about a fish fry. Also, the most active anaconda I've ever come across. It was very excitable. We tried talking parcel tongue to it, and actually seemed to go closer to my professor once he started to belt out his parcel tongue knowledge, so maybe we got a magician in our midst. Did I say magician? Obviously I meant wizard. I apologize, J.K. Rowling. After that, we went into this half-dome presentation on ecosystems in Earth. And not just me, but it seemed like everybody I went with was kind of like, eh. And we all kind of fell asleep in it, and it was kind of weird because of the half-dome-shaped planetarium thing, it kind of felt like you were moving, and I was like, I could see people getting motion sickness from the thing. But I almost feel like I'm almost killing science museums for me, and I feel, because the more I know, and the higher up I get in my academics in this area, I'm like beyond it. I'm like, okay, I've already seen this. I know what this is about. I need something new. And then you just get a little like, I've seen it all already. And I feel like my classmates are feeling the same way. But apart from that, it was a wonderful experience. Cannot forget the albino gator. At some point, I want to be able to put images in this thing. If I can figure it out, I will do it. If not, if you know what my Instagram is, go onto my Instagram, because most of the things I just mentioned are on there. I was gonna go to a college recruitment session that was supposed to start at 5:15. I go in, and there's a different group learning about something else, and like, oh yeah, I just sit here and wait. I got there early, and by 5:20 they still weren't done. And I want to eat dinner because I realize if I go to this thing, I'm not getting down until at least 7:30, and then I'm gonna take an hour bus to get home, and then I actually have things to do. So I was like, no. But if 5:20 came around, they weren't together, I just left and went home. Though I didn't get much work done anyway, because I ended up just watching about an hour's worth of YouTube videos on video games. Speaking of video games, I bonded with some people over Pokemon. Apparently there's some Pokemon fans in the lab, so battles shall be had. Exciting! I think that'll be it for today, apart from work. I'm not going to bore myself with that information again. I will talk to you tomorrow.